Hi guys, it's Kiriko here, back with another speed build. This is a speed build of a soft, modern Japanese home. I kind of was just improvising at this point. I knew I wanted to do a Japanese build just because I always kind of turn to Japanese builds when I'm feeling not necessarily uninspired, but just kind of not really knowing what I want to do. I tend to just do Japanese builds just because I love the architecture style. I love the build mode items that came with the Snowy Escape pack, and I just tend to be able to flow pretty well with this style of architecture and this style of interior design. So I tend to turn to this, to Japanese architecture a lot. And that's why there's so many Japanese builds on my channel, and also I'm just a fan of the style. Anyways, this is a soft modern build. I knew I wanted to do a modern Japanese home, but I didn't really want to do full on, you know, minimalist kind of modern that a lot of people tend to associate the word modern with. I wanted to do something that was a little bit softer, still fresh and updated, not anything super old or traditional, but still more soft. And you can kind of see that in the exterior architecture of this home. It's not very extremely modern looking. Some of the very big windows that I chose are modern looking, but in general this home has a more soft feeling to it, and you can see that just with the flowers on the windows and the soft green color I have here, and just kind of the general vibe and atmosphere of this home. I actually am really happy with how the exterior turned out, like even in terms of like landscaping and just the layout of the exterior. Which again is kind of rare for me because I usually don't love my exteriors because I don't feel like it's my strongest skill with building. But you know what? Recently, in more of my recent builds, I just feel like I've been getting better at doing exteriors. So I don't know. I'm proud of that. I'm proud that that's a skill that I am improving on, is exteriors. If you guys have any tips, if you guys have any tips for how to do exteriors, for how you do plants, for how you do, you know, general lot layouts, I would love to hear it because I'm always looking for new tips and info. One thing that I find really frustrating about doing exteriors is just the way EA has like laid out their lots. Because there's always like lots that I can't use because of the weird paths and surroundings around them just make the actual lot very weird and hard to work with. This one was fine just because there wasn't really any weird paths or weird connecting things I have to deal with. Yeah, let me know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Like sometimes there's like paths where like leads up to a driveway and then you can't move it, so you have to put like the entrance to the home there. Sometimes there's paths that like stop like an inch from the outline of the lot, so you can't connect the paths and there's like a weird gap between them. It's just a lot of weird choices that they've made with how they lay out their lots that just make it difficult for me to build on some of them. So you'll tend to see me avoiding certain lots in certain worlds and focusing on the more usable lots, I think. But yeah, here I am working on the kitchen. I went again with this like soft modern vibe where you can see that these counters and the appliances look very modern. But again, I wasn't going for like the harsh, minimalist, black and white kind of modern. I was going for something more soft with this nice wood grain and the, what's it called, like the copper sink. And then on this wall here, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to put. I ended up hanging some copper pots that match the sink. And then I put in some food bowls here for a pet. Originally I thought it was going to be a cat, and then I couldn't really figure out where I wanted to put the litter box, so I just ended up making it a dog in my mind. But yeah, here I am setting up the bathroom. Again, very soft modern, went with this interesting shaped mirror, like an oval, that I thought was very modern, but again, very soft. You're going to hear those words a lot during this, soft and modern, soft and modern. But yeah, this is a really nice home. I'd love to stay here. I feel like it's got like nice vibes. It's very chill, very warm, I think. Put in a bathtub, toilet, putting in a little toilet paper holder, and then a rug, and that's it for the bathroom. Moving on to the living room, I feel like I like the living room. I like how it ended up looking. I feel like it could have gone slightly a different direction, but I still think it looks good. Here I am just choosing a rug. I end up going with, let's see, this one. I felt like it had the right, you know, vibe. It looked kind of modern. I don't know if the couch was the right choice. I think it works. Like, I don't think it doesn't work. Like, it definitely works. It just, maybe I could have gone with a slightly different couch. I do like what I do with these chairs here. I put them on the side here, and then I just end up putting a side table in between them later on. Switching out the bench here for something that works a little bit better, I go with this like wood bench that matches my wood grains. And then over here I just put in a media console, which is ironic because I end up not using a TV just because I didn't like how it looked, which I guess is counterintuitive to the modern idea of this build, because I feel like they probably would have a TV and like a lot of technology since it's very modern. But I just wasn't really feeling it, so I just put in a painting instead. Maybe it's one of those TVs that looks like a painting, you know? If you guys know what I'm talking about, I don't remember what brand that does that, but there's this brand that does TVs that wall-mounted TVs that have like a frame around them, and then the TV just displays like different paintings, so it looks like a painting on your wall. Maybe I'll say that that's what that is, you know, instead of a painting on the wall. I'll say it's like one of those TV paintings. Yeah, let's pretend that that was my intention all along. Anyways, moving on, putting in a little rug here in the little hallway area. I'm gonna put a rug by the front of the door. I just end up using these matte floor tiles instead of an actual rug. And in this corner, I just stick a plant to just add some, you know, greenery to the room. I put this pink plant down. I end up changing it later on, so that plant will change. But here I'm putting in a coat rack, and then see here I am changing the plant into this one, which I thought the green matched better of the other green tones in this build. Here I am trying to figure out where to put this litter box. I thought about putting it outside, but then it just looked weird, so I end up deleting the litter box later on. Let's see, putting in an outdoor dining table just because there wasn't really room for a major dining space on the inside, so I thought it'd be nice to have a dining table on the outside on this big deck here. Now in the bedroom, just choosing a bed. I end up going with this one. I really like the headboard. I've used this bed a lot, especially in my Japanese builds, because I just feel like the shape of the headboard is just, I don't know, it's just very interesting. Just feels, it just fits. I don't know. I like it a lot. Went with a rug, put in a desk here. I kept this room pretty simple. There's actually not a lot going on in this room. Mainly because there's like these huge windows here so you can see all this outside world, so I didn't necessarily want to clutter the inside just because I felt like it'd be too much going on. So I just kind of kept it pretty simple. Put a little cupboard, a little chair for so you can sit down, I guess, and put on your shoes or something. And then I just end up putting a little painting or a little map on the wall there. Putting in my light, and then moving on to the outside area. I didn't really know what I wanted to do with this little outside area. I ended up just putting down like some benches. I probably could have done something else, probably something a little bit more creative. I just couldn't find something that I was vibing with, and felt like the build was wrapping up, so just ended up going with those benches. Anyways, this is the end of the build. These are my screenshots. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Pretty fun to do. Really happy with the exterior of this build. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.